Oh, we live and we back, and yes, your boy did it. You see the shine. Yup. Cut them off. They gone. They gone. Another video about that later, some other time. But yup, y'all, they gone. Cut the locks off. Like I said, another video about that later on, another time. So we back again this week with another discussion. How to run a business in the world, not of the world, a successful business. All for the past episodes, you heard the testimonies of other successful entrepreneurs who are running their business in the world and not of the world. So outside of successfully doing that, as far as like focusing on your kingdom business and your business that you have here in this world, there's things that has to be done. There's things that my man, yo, what's going on, bro? Man, I gotta hit you for what we was talking about back in December and January. I'm ready to move forward with that documentary. So running the business in the world, not of the world, things that you got to do. Doing that, there's opportunities you're gonna have to turn down. Things that don't line up with God's word. You gotta turn them down, no matter how much money that you're getting paid for. And I can attest to that. As much as I've been on here talking about that, man, God been putting me to the test, and it's been coming my way more and more and more. But just trusting and having faith that he's going to provide the right type of business and clientele. But not only him providing the right type of business and clientele, but work that you got to do yourself. And that's shooting. Well, speaking from my perspective as a videographer, but even for any other business, the business that you do, the products that you release, they just have to be things that line up. People are going to come to you based off of what you put out. If all I'm doing is pushing out music videos, then people gonna hit me about a music video, and I really want to do weddings. So you're gonna attract whatever you put out. So yes, trust and have faith that the Lord will bring you the right type of clientele, but you got to put in work yourself. All right. So yeah, those are some of the things you just got to do. But even when it comes to your business, again, trust and have faith in the Lord. But we got to do the work. We got to do the work. Protecting yourself, getting your LLC, getting your business insurance. I feel like that's something that is so overlooked. Insurance for your business, because anything could happen at any time. Then what? So getting the insurance, trademarking. Make sure things are trademarked, all of these things, establishing business credit, understanding the difference between a business credit card and a business credit line, establishing that. So, when the time comes for the Lord to bring forth what it is you're asking for, are you going to have the things that you needed to have? Are you going to do the things you need to do? Are you preparing? There's preparation that has to go into this. Things, just don't magically happen. When you see people successful in what they do, it's not just by chance. People are actually working hard. They're preparing, so I myself, if the Lord was to drop the perfect studio in front of me, am I going to be prepared to walk into that with having the money, with having the credit, with having the team, all of these things? We got to do the work on our behalf, even when it comes to the Lord blessing us. So Destiny's Dance Production asks, can I tell more about the business credit? So yeah. So when it comes to, a lot of people think about getting a loan, right? There's things that they want to do with their business. I'll take myself being in videography, wanting a cinema camera, and not just your typical DSLR, but having a cinema camera where I can do different things, have different lenses, all this kind of stuff. These things cost thousands upon thousands of dollars. And so most people think about going and just apply for that stuff. Yeah, and you know, they're going to look at your business credit. They're going to PG you, personal guarantee you, depending on where you stand with your business credit, or if you have it, if you don't have it at all. But the thing that most people, I guess, don't talk about, I don't hear talked about, is how when it comes to another business doing business with you, that's public information. They can check that. So if you have a Dun and Bradstreet number, 9 times out of 10, if you're looking to grow in your business credit outside of your EIN, which is something that you need, you're also going to have a DUNS number. And so if I myself propose, if somebody come propose, let's take yourself, since you're asking the question. If you come with a proposal to Bassett Film Co. to work with me, I don't know you. I don't know about your business. I don't know you personally, but I can research what I can research to find out. So I can get your information from Duns and Bradstreet to see, does this person pay their bills? You know, because, you know, that's just something that's, you know, it kind of goes into that trust factor. If I'm coming to do business, if we're doing business with each other, some business venture, opening up some building together, or, excuse me, whatever it is, if you're not paying your bills on your business or what you have, you know, how can I trust that you're going to do that with us? So that's something that you can check out when it comes to the business credit line, when you have that link to your DUNS number. So you want to be on point with that, because somebody may look at you and as you're trying to reach out to them, and if you don't have your stuff together, they're gonna be like, nah, I'm good. I mean, jobs do it. I mean, I remember years and years ago, I was applying at the airport for a position, and they checked my credit. You know, so business to business, it's the same thing. So you want to have that in order, have it in check. But even doing that, again, you know what you need for business. You know what you need to have. You know what you want. But then it all ties back to really just allowing the Lord to be your CEO. Praying and asking, is this what I need to go into? Is this the business venture I need to go into? Is this the route that my business need to go into? Like for myself, do I need to go and open up 1 studio, 2 studios, 3 studios, or one at all? Do I need to move into this part, move into that part? Because there's so many places that I'm just thinking. There's so many places that the Lord can have for you to be and things for you to do. And if you're not obedient, then you won't be there, and you're missing out on your blessing, and you're following your will, not His will. You say, how do you get a DUNS number? So you just go to Duns and Bradstreet, and you apply. You follow the links. You follow. They have it on there when you first pop up to get a DUNS number. You go to Duns and Bradstreet website. You type in Duns and Bradstreet in the Google search, and you go to their website. Make sure you go to their official website. Don't make sure it's that, because you can go to a fake website, put your information, pay your money, and that's it. And speaking of that, it's free. It's free to get your Duns and Bradstreet number. You'll be told by the representatives that you got to pay for X, Y, and Z, and they will pressure you. They will call you morning, noon, and night for you to pay for these packages with Duns and Bradstreet. Now, if that's your cup of tea, spend your money, do what you got to do. But I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business owner. I'm trying to keep the most money going out and have the most money coming in. So I'm not paying for nothing if I don't have to. It just takes a little bit longer. I honestly don't remember how long it took, because I did it, and because I wasn't using it right away, I kind of forgot about it. And when I came back, I went to the website to kind of finish up the process, which I thought I was finishing up, but it was already done. If I had to guess on remembering, I want to say it was about a month, a little bit past that, as far as how long it was from when I applied to when I got the number. So that Duns and Bradstreet number, along with your EIN, is what you'll provide to these different companies who provide credit lines. You know, people like Granger, Uline, Quill. You'll type in your information for them. That way, as you're paying these net 30, they're net 30 accounts. As you're paying these accounts, you're getting, your business credit boosted more and more. So yeah, put in the work, along with having that faith and trust in the Lord. You got to put in the work to make these things happen. And again, I'm not even just, don't, let me see, because I talk a lot about, having faith in the Lord with your business. And I don't want to make it seem like it's just a business thing. It's all in all in your life, all in all in your life. What you do in your personal time with the Lord is going to affect your business as well. All right. So they run hand in hand. All right. So what I was going to say. So yeah, definitely staying focused, spending that time, getting personal, being intimate with them. That way, when it comes time for you to make business decisions, period, you can be sensitive to hear and know what's going on. So when it comes to your business, I feel like it's so crucial because you're involving other people. It's not just about you. If you have a business, you're providing a product or a service. So your disobedience is attached to those people that you're providing this service or product to. If you have people working for you, your team, the same thing. You as a business owner, as a leader, you can really jeopardize somebody when it comes to their income, when it comes to their experience from work. Just so many other things. So you want to make sure that you are in perfect alignment. That way, your disobedience where you're not being disobedient to affect yourself or others. So that's pretty key. That is pretty crucial. So yeah, this week we don't have a particular guest. Today I scheduled for nobody to be on today for a particular reason. I actually got the date wrong. So we're just having a free form talk. Looking for people to throw some questions on here when it comes to running a business in the world and not of the world. Successfully running the business in the world and not of the world, and what that means. And what we mean by running the business in the world and not of the world is because Christ calls us to live a life to be set apart. All right. So we are not to look we're not to look as the world looks when it comes to the things we do, the life we live, the things we eat, what we wear, like everything completely. We are set apart. And so same thing for our business. Same thing. What is next for Bassett Filmco? What's next for Bassett Filmco is something I talk about on here all the time. And that is a studio space. And then also doing a little bit more business throughout Houston more, and not just, the inner city of Houston. Different little pockets I mainly do, but just kind of getting all over Houston, traveling, doing so. Kind of those two things is what's next for Bassett Filmco. More weddings, more small business content, partnering with more businesses, things like that. I'm actually working on a business ecosystem, which I'll be officially be releasing sometime next month. So it is just for businesses to grow together. So the same mindset that I take from us as the church, living life together, doing life together, it's the same thing that I want to do with this business ecosystem. So I really can't give it all right now, but after I release it, I'll dive into that a whole lot more. But that's pretty much that's what's next for Bassett Filmco. Yeah. So again, like always, I appreciate y'all every week tuning in every week. So my guess is that what's being said on here is helping some people who are going through this entrepreneurship as they also walk through this narrow path unto Christ. I encourage y'all to keep tuning in. If that's you, shoot me a message. Let's talk. Let's chop it up. And maybe we can come on here and do it. But again, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We're going to see y'all next week. Next week, we have a special guest. Thank you, my wonderful, beautiful wife. So we got another guest coming on next week. It's gonna be pretty good. I mean, they're always good each week. Each week, I'm grabbing stuff from these folks. So it's gonna be good. So appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see y'all next week. Me and this shine right here. Yes, cut it off. This is my first time just like, out and about, showing that the hair done got cut. I've been ducking and dodging cameras and staying low key. So yes, next week, see y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of this week. Remember to keep Christ first in the center and the head of it all, not just in your business and your personal life. All right, so love each and every one of y'all. Y'all be blessed.